Alright, hello there and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're taking a look at another paid mod. This is the G17x Sidearm by HyperX. This paid mod is going to cost you 300 credits, which is about €3, $3, or about £2.50, pound 50. The minimum you're going to have to spend though is 5 to get the minimum pack of 500 credits. So HyperX has made another mod, the Atom 74 assault rifle, which I reviewed. So got a slew of customization options, so let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so we are in the game. I have spawned in the weapons, but the weapons can, they spawn in on vendors around level 3, with level 10 being the other version. So if you get in the game and you've just downloaded the mod, I would recommend going somewhere and doing a vendor refresh. So let's say, for instance, going to the lodge and waiting a couple of days in-game, and then go back and checking. The thing is with weapons in general, there's no guarantee that a vendor will sell a weapon. At least I don't think there is. So you might have to go back a few times. Anyway, so we've got two versions. We've got the tactical and we've got the normal. Now I believe the mod author was saying that the tactical has more attach. So we shall see anyway. Hey, Jesus. So they're based on the Glock 17, which looks pretty nice. Let's really quickly, what we'll do is we'll remove all the attachments, and we'll kind of take a look at them by default, and then we'll go modify. It's so stat-wise, they're pretty much identical. One of the things I will note is when you swap between, like, kind of does this thing. Oh, I've never noticed that before. So we've got the advanced and the tactical. So they both fire 45 ACP rounds, or 45 caliber rather. 197 damage. Now I have the max ballistic perk and the max pistol perk. They both have fire rate of 67, 70 in the magazine, and 34. Just looking at them, the only real difference I'm noticing is the slide on the top. Now, someone who's more of a gun aficionado might be able to explain why specifically there's two different variants as opposed to having just one with like different slides. Yeah, let's check them out anyway. Simeon, do you want to get shot in the face? So it's got custom sound effects. It uses the sounds really nice actually. It's using the Old Earth, basically M1911. Pretty nice trigger pull. Let's try the other one. So the only thing I noticed is the tactical has like this thing on the top of the slide. It's got like a different kind of style on the slide. I don't know why that is. I'll have to I'll have to consult with my gun experts. This one also has like an elite symbol on the back. Sounds the same. Similar reload animation. Alright, so let's go check the mods then, and then we'll do some testing. So we'll start with the normal ones. The normal one, we've got a standard barrel, tactical barrel, reinforced barrel, or enhanced barrel. So they basically increase accuracy, recoil, and range. Accuracy, recoil, and range. Accuracy, recoil, and range, the cost of ADS. So this one seems to be the best. Laser, we can have a laser sight or a recon laser sight. We're going to go with a laser sight. We have an optic. We have an Apex MRS with mount. An Eclipse MRS with mount, an Iron Sight Elite. Oh, what is that? That just made. Oh, okay, that just. Okay, Iron Sight Pro. We have an OptiView SRS with mount. A Titan Pro Reflex. That actually looks really cool. We're gonna go with this one.
You really know your way around a fire.
Muzzle, we got a compensator, a ghost suppressor. A large muzzle brake, normal muzzle brake, phantom suppressor, a spectre suppressor, normal suppressor, and a thread. I like the suppressors. I will say the ghost suppressor looks really cool. Slap it on. Yeah, that looks very cool. So grips, we got a standard grip and a tactical grip. Tactical grip, I'm pretty sure that's just a flared magwell, isn't it? Put that on, and then magazine, we got standard mag, white hot rounds, which chemically tipped that do energy damage. Medium magazine increases the mag from 17 to 31. Large mag, which is a drum mag, which increases the capacity to 50. Depleted uranium rounds, which ups the damage by a little bit, and armor piercing rounds, which also ups the damage a little bit. So we'll go depleted uranium. Cover, we got a classic slide or an elite slide. So the elite slide looks to have cutouts, which I'm assuming that makes it look cooler. And then internals, we have a hair trigger, high powered or high velocity. We're gonna go with high powered. And then skin, no skin. Now we'll check out now the tactical. So with the tactical, we have the same attachments. With the barrel, we'll go an enhanced barrel again. Laser, we'll go standard laser. Oh yeah, standard laser again. Optics, we've got the apex with mount, eclipse with mount. Oh, so, oh, okay, interesting. So I'm assuming it's just the mount on the front. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna use this one. Muzzle, we got the compensator, we got the ghost, large muzzle brake, small muzzle brake, and then we got the suppressors, Vector, Phantom. I'm gonna go with a, we'll go with a large muzzle brake. Grip and stock, we got the same attachments as well. Magazine, we're gonna go with a large mag for this. Cover, we'll go with the same again. Internals, we're gonna go with hair trigger this time. Alright, so that's, so I'm, see, maybe it's just because I'm not like a gun aficionado. But it seems like adding 2 weapons, I don't know how difficult it would be for the mod author to do it, but these may be like, internally these may be 2 completely separate guns. I'm assuming they're not. So I don't know why the mod author couldn't have just made it so that, you know, you can like change the slide on the top as an attachment, and then when you change the slide you unlock different attachments. But yeah, I'm assuming gun nuts will like the addition of having 2. And we're gonna go test them as we usually do. We're gonna go play on the highest difficulty and see how they perform. So we'll be right back. All right, so we're here in our usual spot. So one thing I will say straight off the bat, obviously when it comes to mod authors and like putting out paid mods, there's no like price guideline. You can kind of do whatever you want. But usually the kind of the going rate for pistols is around well, this sounds really nice suppressed, is around 200 credits. So with the mod author kind of pricing them, you know, like at 300, it kind of, you know, like it's kind of pricing himself above his not competition, I suppose. But obviously that's just, you know, my opinion. Like ultimately the mod author, like all mod authors, they kind of, it's their work and their time, so they can kind of price it what they want. I really wish my suit wouldn't beep, so this is very satisfying to shoot. Very satisfying to shoot. So one of the things I do think is quite funny with like these kind of, you know, guns and stuff is, so because they have like the red or the sights on them, because it's a pistol and pistols tend to kick, it always seems funny to me, like having, you know, because obviously I don't know, like if you're a trained shooter you might be able to keep the gun steady. Would have been nice to have gotten, again, it's a G17, not a G18. But given that they put the drum mag, it would have been awesome to have a full auto mode. I know that's a completely different gun, but I don't know if the... Maybe you could mod the 17 to be full auto. But... Try out the actual massive drum mag. And fire a little bit faster. But this performs exceedingly well on this difficulty, which means it will be a perfect primary weapon for you on the lower difficulties as well as the higher difficulties. Now obviously it's not gonna say it's not a hot knife through butter, but with the 50 round drum mag, so we on, lads. A minute, I get to you in a minute. To reload my massive magazine. Sound, I will say, the sound is really awesome, and the amount of customizations that this mod has is like, I think the only thing I would personally knock it down like a peg or two, and even then this is just an opinion, you know, people might disagree, is the only point of the two guns is purely because of the ability to attach 3 or 4 sights to the slide. So I don't know why the mod author didn't just make it so the slide was a separate thing. Because I get the feeling that, like, with the price, you know, like you're thinking, oh, like 300 for 2 pistols, that's not like, you know, that's not a bad deal, and it's not, but you're not really getting 2 pistols. You're getting 1 pistol, and then 1 pistol is the exact same. It's just allows you to mount some red dots, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's why, like, it factored in the pricing. So I think ultimately when it comes to, like, gamers and, like, gun nuts in general, you know, like anyone, you like more options, you know, more customizability, and this mod definitely has that. One thing I will say is when I did the review of the Atom assault rifle by the same mod author, I was a little bit let down by how dark it was. This is not the case. This is... I'm inside a building, Bethesda. How am I getting lung damage? But this... Yeah, all in all, really nice mod. I've always had a fondness for the Glock. I don't know why, weirdly, because, like, I grew up on kind of the... like early kind of late 90s, early 2000 movies, like, you know, military movies, Black Hawk Down, stuff like that. I don't think at that point the, like, military had, like, adopted the Glock. It was still using the 1911 and the M9 stuff. But there was something about the Glock. I think it's probably just the G18 and COD, like, having, like, a full auto pistol just seemed absurd to me, and also badass. Give me a minute, Mr. Guy crawling, I'll get to you. Oh, Gary ate him, never mind. Hello. Yeah. In general, it's an awesome mod. I can't fault it all in all. Like, the things I have said, they're more like nitpicks, you know. Things that come down to a personal opinion when ultimately that's all their opinion. Like, regardless of my opinion, this is a really nice mod. Mod author did a really good job. Yeah, you really like how it sounds suppressed. I don't know if the suppressed version has unique sounds. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, I test this on PC. So if you're on Xbox, let me know how it performs. I don't think it would perform any differently, but you never know. Sometimes mods can kind of fail to function in the same manner. Yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.